Holla holla, it's your boy, George Billionaire, on Capitalk 100.4 FM, Harare's Heartbeat. And we're here every single Monday to provoke, inspire, and equip you. The past current weeks, we've been giving you some amazing content about mindset, about what to do in order for you to excel, 7 things to do in order to get you where you want to go, choose your heart. So many topics which are available on George Billionaire Monengwa on YouTube. You can see all the Hustle Hard series that we've been doing over the years. But today, such an amazing day, and a big shout out to the amazing ladies in the studio, making sure that you are having an amazing start to the week. And today, I just wanted to speak about something that has really resonated, that has helped me change my mindset, change the way I think, change the way I view life. And this today is going to be a great show that's definitely going to get you to also see what you can simply apply that will change so many things in your life. Change is very difficult. Change is one of the most resisted things in life. Nobody likes change. People like to live the life that they're living. But only when you change certain habits, certain things that you are doing, you will begin to see a major drastic transition that is going to leave you in a far better place than currently where you are. The greatest enemy of progress is taking action. And most people don't want to change because they want to sit on their hands. They want to procrastinate. They want to put things off today and say we'll do them tomorrow. And what you are not realizing is that time is going. Nobody is waiting for you. Nobody is coming to rescue you. Our president, His Excellency, is not coming to give you a loan, a car, a stand, something to get you going. But all he can do is to create an amazing, conducive environment for us to be able to thrive. But the only person that I keep re-emphasizing and telling everybody who's listening, Munuwega achawea kuzokubatsira iwe, is nobody else but you. You are responsible for where you end up. There's nobody coming to help you. You are the captain of your ship. And until you take ownership of this life that you are living, I can guarantee you, you are going to become what God purposed and mandated you to become. I know who I am. And for many years, I've self-proclaimed myself George Billionaire. And it's a mindset. And where did I get this from? I saw that all the greats of the greats began calling themselves what they wanted to be. They began to speak it forth. In the word of God, it says in Isaiah 55:11, the words that shall come out of your mouth shall not return to you until they fulfill what you have sent them forth to do. Now that's a very faith-filled word, but I can guarantee you, you will never become a harvester of many crops as a farmer by just speaking into the wind and into the land. There has to be a deliberate action towards that which you've spoken into for it to become reality. Now many Christians today, many people around the world today are just faith-filled Christians who believe they speak it and they want to wait for God to come down and give you $1 billion, the house, the car, all these things. But that will never happen until you take action. Today, I want to talk about this: your life, your circle, your future. Remember, this is your life. But in order for your life to become what you want it to be, the most important thing that's going to determine where your life is going to end up is number 2, your circle. If you do not have a circle of people who are workers, action-oriented individuals, people who have great dreams, people who have ambition, people who do not like the ordinary life, people who do not like to procrastinate, people who are executionists. Vanhu vanoti vakaitaura chinhu vanoita kuti vachizadzikise nezviito. They are action-oriented people. They are people who want to achieve greatness. This is your circle. And my question that I've asked so many people when I run the GB mentorship, which is there to mentor and help people up, I always say this: show me your friends and I can show you your future. Show me the people you associate with and I can definitely tell you where you're going to be. If you are hanging around with people with just a job and a job, no hope, aspiration to become great, you will totally and utmostly become just like the people you associate yourself with. And what I deliberately did many years ago, before I started the enterprise I represent, Pro Air Conditioning, I deliberately started hanging out with people who were far bigger than me, people who were doing greater things, people who I looked up to, people who had arrived where I had not before. And I listened. I heard what they did. I understood the process. I knew it was tough, but I liked the results that they had achieved. And I was drawn in to their circles. My mindset changed. I knew that all things are possible to he or she who believes. And with that, my faith grew up. And I understood that it's one thing to faith it until you make it, but you must be willing to be crazily obsessed with that thing that you want to do, that nobody and no one can convince you otherwise. And I've said this before, when I started Pro Air Conditioning, my father, the amazing living legend Nicodemus Munengwa, had a dream about his son, myself, and he told me, George, do not resign from earning $300. Continue working, because entrepreneurship, wakambozvita mwanangu. Have you ever done it, my son? What if you fail? I've been in the city council for 35 years, and my father says this all the time. And had I listened to the circle of my father, close people around me who had not seen what I had seen, who had not hung around with egos like I did, I would have never seen the life that I live today, because I chose a particular circle of people to associate with, which changed the way I think, which changed the way I do the things that I do. And I can tell you that circle, even up until today, is one of the key reasons that has led me to being where I am. Remember, this is your life. And remember, this is your circle. And these people that you deliberately hang around with are doing one thing that you are not seeing currently. They are doing and determining your future. Remember, we said your life, your circle, your future. You must protect your future. You must build your future, and build it with people who are willing to put in wood when your fire is running out. Some of you today, you have people who will blow out the little flame left in you and distinguish that light, that spark, because they are not big dreamers, because they, like crabs who are in a tin, who do not want to be alone. This is why they will pull her down, pull him down syndrome, the PhD syndrome. They will pull him down. They will pull her down, because you want to remain ordinary. You want to all remain the same. And this is the life that most of you today are living, because it is specifically determined by your circle. I love this amazing country we live in Zimbabwe. And I can tell you this, I have had the privilege, most of you have probably not, to hang around with egos in the country. The greats of the greats, the amazing businessmen and women in the country of Zimbabwe. But I can tell you this, ichi chokwadich, when you hang around with egos, successful people, around them when they are conversating, they are thinking of how to grow. They are thinking of how to make more money. They are thinking of how to meet the next person that can change their life. These are the conversations spoken of on the table of the right association. But For you, coming out of a weekend, I can only imagine it was football. It was, how much is this here? I want to spend this money. No, we must travel. And it's consume, talking behind people's backs, talking ill about other people who are making it successfully, but nothing productive. And I can guarantee you, prophetically speaking, I can tell you this. I've never seen a person speaking lowly about another person ever becoming greater than that person. I've never seen anybody speaking ill, especially without full information of how somebody is successfully living their life, ever become greater than them. I have not yet found that individual. But here you are. Your association is murmuring, complaining, speaking ill, and at mostly you are creating your future. Ladies and gentlemen, this life we live is very short, and if you do not do these simple things, if you do not take a close look and take ownership of your life, get me correctly, if you don't realize that this is your life, nobody else's life, it doesn't matter which country you are listening to me from, but this is your life. God gave you the opportunity to be alive today, in this season, in this current generation, in these years you are living. This is your life. Now your life is not going to be determined by politics, by you relocating and going to another country. If you change countries, remember, as long as your mindset is still the same, there is nothing that will change. You can run away from this beautiful country called Zimbabwe and go to another land. But I can tell you this, if your mindset remains the same, you will go to that country. And the only thing you have changed, my brother, my sister, is location. But nothing will change financially. Nothing will change at mostly. And I highly recommend, especially to people listening to me, building in your country of origin is far better than being in a foreign land. Of course, there are exemptions. There are others who definitely, it is your destiny, it is your purpose, it is your God-ordained mandate to be in a foreign land. But never forget to invest back home, because it will come a time where, I'm telling you this, things will change. We are seeing it in the world today. We are seeing it globally, where people are being reshifted and their future has drastically been changed because they never saw it happening. They thought they were going to be there forever. But this is it, as I round off and end. It's your life, which is ultimately determined by your circle. And I can tell you this, you're going to have to live in your future because of the decisions or lack of thereof that you made for you to be living in this world. Holla holla, this is your boy George Billionaire. Have an awesome, amazing day. Remember, to all those who want to listen or watch all the amazing content we've done on this amazing station, go on and like the YouTube channel George Billionaire. Follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and most importantly, follow the GB Mentorship for all those who want career guidance, business consultancy, how to grow their businesses. Register for GB Mentorship and your life will be transformed. God bless you, and especially you.